Next one, forensic anthropology. Forensic anthropology. Forensics, right? So obviously when you're talking about the forensics, about the investigative aspects, right? Forensic is nothing but investigation of the crime scene or the body or whatever the remains that may be, that entire thing comes under forensics and anthropology, right? So application of anthropology to legal investigations focusing on identifying human remains and determining the cause of the death is coming under forensic anthropology. That means there is a skeleton, right? So using the skeleton, the very first thing you will be able to identify is whether the skeleton, whether the dead person is male or female. This is what we try to identify first. How do you identify? Because of the pelvic girdle. Because of the pelvic girdle. So the reason why the hip of women is broader is because they have to accommodate the baby inside, and the baby has to come out. Because of that, the hips of the women are broader. So identifying the hips, you will be able to identify whether the dead person is a male or female, even though face and everything is disfigured. Whether you are able to identify or not, only with this with the use of skeleton, you will be able to identify, right? And at the same time, you are seeing that the people are cut into different pieces and they are distributed elsewhere. How are they able to identify that the dead person is human? Forensic anthropology. That is forensic anthropology, right? So at the same time, we will be able to identify the human physiology, human, how the death happened, right? So if he was stuck with a brick or something, or he's stabbed, so obviously the kind of injury that it actually happens to the bones is totally different. So we'll be able to identify that, and we'll be able to know how the person might have died. That is forensic anthropology, right? They helped identify the victims in the 9/11 attacks by analyzing the skeletal remains, right? So we will be able to identify using the skeletal remains. That is forensic anthropology. Next one, primatology. You already have seen the primate order, right? Primate, our ancestors. The study of non-human primates to understand their behavior and relevance to the human evolution. That means we have evolved from the primates, right? We have evolved from the primates. Now we are studying these primates, not hominids. We are studying the primates, and we are trying to understand the behavior of the primates and how it is relevant to the behavior of the humans, right? How it is related to the behavior of the humans, right? The chimpanzees reveal that their use of tools which provided insights to early human ancestors. So how the chimpanzees were using different tools, it is clearly telling us how humans might have used the tools before and gradually led to the evolution of modern humans. That is primatology. That is primatology. It is the study of primates, right? Non-human primates. It is the study of non-human primates other than humans. Chimpanzees, gorillas, right? Apes, all these primates, monkeys, all these primates we study under primatology. And because of this, we will be able to understand how the humans had actually evolved, what they might have done long back.